Robert.
Right now, we're playing tag across Europe. This is episode 2, so go watch episode 1 if you want to know what happened in episode 1. But just as a refresher,
Chad, I need
in
food,
order
I'm
to
hungry.
win, the runner must reach their designated end location before getting caught. If no one reaches their location by the end of 3 days, then it all comes down to whose location the runner is closest to when the clock runs
No,
out.
I'm not hungry.
Earlier today, Adam and I caught
just
Ben
bored.
in Lille, which means that I'm the runner now. I took the first train up to Calais, which is away from my location, but it bought me some time to do some challenges and earn some budget for later. Ben and Adam, the chasers, are headed up to Dunkirk, hoping that they can cut me off there.
No, I'm hungry.
Okay, here we go again. Another card pull. This has been really easy. Oh no.
Look,
Oh God.
I like how it's the Rugrats theme. I'm pretty sure that was intentional. Either way, a tote looks a lot cooler running with than a backpack. I'll give you that. Okay, so that's a feels good, man.
Okay. Similar to the last one, that makes onward stuff harder. Now I'm just gonna have to lug everything around, you know, tote bag style.
But you look cooler.
So, let me go find a tote bag.
Adam also tweeted about the stream. Oh my gosh. What did Adam say? Wait, what's Adam's last name?
We're off. We switched seats so we were in here where people were talking.
Oh yeah, we realized show the little guy.
It's not
We realized
Dover.
that there's this little guy
They're
in
not
each
all
bar,
Dover.
And he tells you whether you can talk or not.
Yeah, and we were in a place where it seemingly you weren't allowed to talk at all.
Yeah, the guy was saying, shut the
Uh-huh.
So the card specifically says that any bag that you carry with handles like a tote bag counts as a tote bag. So I think the easiest place to find one is going to be the grocery store. Okay, at the supermarket. First, I'm going to stock up on snacks. These are amazing. If you ever see these at a grocery store, get these. And look at this. Perfect. Bonjour. Merci. Oh, it's raining out now. That's not great. Probably 2 bags I'm going to try.
It's a dog shit tote. Is that even a tote? I'm not mean. I wasn't being mean. I'm just on Team Ben. I'm Team Ben.
If you're wondering how I packed everything into this, I tightly packed all my clothes and essentially vacuum sealed them in all these different plastic bags. We're going for bag 2.
Oh, this is actually a shit challenge. That's actually gonna ruin
That's
the
another
rest of this
1,000
trip.
coins. Yes. That was my celebration. All right. Yeah, I guess we should pull another card now.
The train that we don't want him to take, which goes south,
The first one.
yeah, that leaves like 19 minutes and he's still not by the train
Etapla.
station.
We're hoping that he doesn't get on that train.
Because he is going to go to Dunkirk. God, I hope he goes to Dunkirk. It was so funny if we just get him immediately there.
Just as a reminder, I'm not going to Dunkirk because I pulled this curse last video.
But he was gonna, and it would have been funny. So you had the
There
right
was only
idea, Adam.
one way that we could have done it.
You're still watching this? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I fucking love this series, and I kind of want to watch all 5 episodes.
I'm just keeping my fingers crossed.
And, ooh. Estimate your city's population. You may only guess once. You cannot use your phone, the internet, or ask anyone any questions while this challenge is active. If you are off by more than 25%, this card is automatically vetoed. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to
Count
look
every
for
person
the-
you walk next to.
like the town hall, like the Hotel de Ville of Calais. And hopefully that will have some sort of sign that says the population or something. I don't really know if it would, but I'm gonna at least try that. And in the process, I'll get more of like a vibe for the city. So
I
let's
would
give that a
simply
shot.
count every
In case you're
human.
wondering how unpleasant looking these around in tote bags and filming is in the rain, the answer is much. Very conveniently, I found this map. It's like the city center of Calais.
He's kind of living life like you do when you're a kid and you're bringing the groceries home after going to the grocery store with your mom. And you have maximum baggage.
Not massive. So right now I'm feeling like maybe like 40,000, 35,000.
Ben, you got any really great bits to do on the train?
I already did all my bits on my own. I'm out of bits. I saved my bits for the people who were rooting for Team Ben.
Ben, I'm on your team, bro. The only bit you dropped was getting caught within 15 fucking minutes. I mean, straight up. That's about all we got, man. We're thirsting out here. I'm diehard Team Ben. I stay Team Ben. But we're desperate out here.
Hashtag Team Ben.
We've been hashtagging it.
Do you want to start a hashtag?
Hashtag Team Bend Over.
I'm gonna do hashtag everyone's a winner.
Nerd.
All right, made it to the big square.
There's my bit from Ben.
Usually,
Come on, he
like, the
doesn't
central
miss.
square of a French city is where the Hotel de Ville is, the
Centre
town
de
hall
Ville.
is.
Bien sûr.
I'm
Bien sûr.
not seeing one. Unless that's it, I'm gonna go check out that building. Okay. This was not the Hotel de Ville. I don't know what this is. I think I'm gonna go for a guess. I can't think of other
50
useful ways to use my time. Ugh.
55,000.
So I'm thinking 40,000. I'm not gonna lock in that answer.
That's
I'm
not bad.
just wondering if I should go a little bit lower.
Lower.
Because it doesn't look like a city that has like grown a lot recently. Like these buildings look like they were from like the 80s or something.
Huh.
So my worry is if like a lot of these are empty.
I'm Team 55K.
All right, I think I'm gonna lock it in. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in at 37,500 people.
I grew up in a town with 9,000. Very small. I guess I don't know how to scale it, but this place seems bustling.
As final answer, time to look it up.
Oh no.
76 bands. I think I still lose, right? Because I go 55, 25% of that is like what? Like 15K? Not even? 12.5K? So 67? Yeah, I would have lost there. Dang.
75,000. That is not good. That sucks.
Oh man, that would have been 1,000. Well, here's something that sucks even more. So I technically vetoed that card by failing it at 12:32. So my 30-minute veto period ends at 1:02. There's a train at 1:02. That's the train I wanted to take to Dunkirk.
Wait, are you why is he allowed to go to Dunkirk now? I thought he wasn't allowed because he had the 5-card thing.
But I can't take it by 1 minute. And that's the last train until 12:29 or 2:29. They're gonna get in at like 1:30. Basically, I'm a bit screwed. So I'm gonna get as far away as I can from the train station.
Oh, he vetoed
Build
it?
myself as much time as possible to do more challenges until they catch up with me.
Not allowed to go to Dunkirk, but can go to the stops before Dunkirk on the route. Ça fait du sens.
I just don't see a way of evading that catch with the current train schedule.
You really did him dirty with a picture there. I don't know if Wendover edits this, but...
So, I'm starting to think he's not going to Dunkirk. Because that train leaves in 12 minutes and he's nowhere near the train station.
He's still in Calais. And it's also, but what's weird is that he doesn't seem to have any other way out of Calais.
All right, I'm back at the water. I'm gonna walk to that fort, because it's basically as far as you can get from the train station. Well, this is interesting. I definitely watched a Tom Scott video about these.
Wait, what?
This is interesting. I definitely watched a Tom Scott video about these.
Right.
What is that?
Minutes until my veto period ends. So that's how I figure out is how much I'm screwed up by putting out a very good location for his one. Because he's opening good. We take what the ferry would do. So it looks like the ferry's so that would cost him 900 coins. So he can afford it with his starting budget. That's not great. I didn't expect to end up here. Calais. Let's stop for a second and look at where he is.
Okay, let's take a look at where he is. He's like by
Ben in Dover.
the
I'm
English
such a
Channel.
simple human.
Just Uber us exactly 30 minutes to Calais. We'll end up on the edge of Calais, and then we'll go from there. It
Chasers cannot take taxis longer than 30 minutes and only one every 2 hours.
Calais. We'll end up on the edge of Calais, and then we'll go from there. It says no cars available, and that seems bad. We need to hurry.
Gonna be a taxi situation.
Okay, good news on the Adam ferry to England problem. It's 1 p.m. The next ferry after this is 1:50. They're not gonna be able to make that 1:50 ferry. The next ferry after that is 3:40. even with our period, our no tagbacks period, there's the words, I think we could get to that. That almost means that I kind of want to get caught earlier, but on the other hand, I want budget. So that's kind of weird.
No rideshare here.
I mean, that says taxi Dunkirk right there.
Okay, okay. He asked if we were going to take the ferry in Calais.
A lot of people take the ferry.
Glad to hear
in
it's
Calais.
Asia. Hope the wisdom
San
teeth removal
Francisco
goes well.
ferry.
There's no way. It would be crazy if he did that.
He's going to take it, isn't he?
All right, 1:02 p.m. We are back in business.
All
Pulling
right,
my next
Godspeed,
card.
Godspeed. Easy challenge.
Visit the top attraction.
The amount of times I get tops in attraction.
Okay, this should be easy. This is not a big town. Well, bigger than I thought, of course, but let me...
It's got to be the
look at
dinosaur.
The burgers of Calais. The burgers of Calais. Okay. Oh, that is right by the train station. Okay, that's risky. That's gonna put me in a prime location to get
Don't
caught.
minus two my
and,
top joke. I
Turns
hang
out
out with
that my
Nick too
strategy
much.
of getting as far away as possible from it.
Come on, don't minus
not
two
great.
that.
So I gotta go to the burgers of Calais. All right, I put the bags in sport mode. Goodbye, dragon. We gotta go. We gotta go get the burgers of Calais.
I think my advantage
don't
if I were to
think he
do
was
this is that I don't mind smelling like a French person. So I would pack very light. I would only bring my fanny pack and nothing else.
Standing by the ferry to mess with us, do you?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah. He's moving. He's going down. Back across the bridge. Maybe he's not taking the ferry.
The frickin' tow bridge is up. I need to get to that side to see the burgers. This is bad. This bridge is moving very slowly.
No change of clothing? No. I'll just wash it by hand at night. Let it hang.
That lost me like 5 very crucial minutes. I can move.
He appears to be potentially headed back to the train station, but as far as I can tell, there aren't any trains for about an hour.
He's moving at quite a clip. I think he might be like on a bus or something.
Chat, not showering for 3 days isn't that weird. I don't normally do that, by the way.
All right, see, that's the train station they're about to pop out of. I'm sure they're looking at me on the tracker wondering what the hell I'm doing.
Missy. All right, we ran out of time on our 30 minutes, so we had to get him to let us out
We took the
at this
30
random
minutes as far
place.
as-
I'm saying in a year situation, if you could not shower for 3 days, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, let's
I'm
just
not
run.
foozly. Don't say that. That hurts. That hurtful. That hurtful.
Okay, there they are. The burgers of Calais. Otherwise known as Les Bourgeois du Calais. Turns out the big fancy building, that was the Hotel de Ville that I was looking for. They're the burgers of Calais.
Is this like the bourgeoisie? There's no way it translates to burgers, right?
I don't have time to go on the right side of it. Now I need to list the top 5 things I like about it. I like the fact that if you look these guys up on the Wikipedia pages,
That's a
the
joke.
Wikipedia pages literally go to a listing about their part of the statue, not their actual name. So the most famous thing they're known for is being in this statue.
No.
I also like the fact that apparently it
such
was
a
to
Ben
commemorate
fan.
the French
I'm
surrender
the
to
number
the
one Ben
English
fan in the world.
during the 100 Years' War after they sieged the place, and it's in a French city. It's a French city commemorating their surrender.
It's very windy.
I also like the fact that it looks like that guy's about to grab that guy's butt.
True.
cool.
I do like
You
that as
okay?
well. I think that's cool.
Buddy, you gotta strap your backpack in with your waist strap. What are you talking about? The waist strap is the whole point. The waist strap redistributes the weight to be on your waist instead of your back.
I don't know if that's true. I think the waist strap just helps when you run, so the backpack sticks with your butt instead of flapping back and then slapping your cheeks metaphorically.
I'll put on the waist strap.
Actually, I mean, things that I like about it, it actually is a pretty impressive statue. I mean,
It's true. I'm Team Ben, so I just don't trust anything Adam says these days.
from what I remember from like art history, like making those like clothing things is really hard on the statue, and they've done it really well.
This is
All
like
right,
me,
we're like
H-Rock and Sans making up fun facts doing wiki races.
0.5 miles away now.
Almost there.
The last thing I love about the statue is that it's about to win me 750 coins. All right, Ben and Adam are gonna catch up to me any second.
he
I'm gonna
kinda
pull another card
loaded.
because there's some cards that you just claim immediately and would be huge if I got one of those. Okay, so there we go. Top card, visit any museum.
That's 1,000. 20 minutes there? That's not GG.
Ugh,
Nah,
20 minutes there.
GG.
I can't do that. Okay, I'm just gonna get as far away from the station as possible. Okay, in the small chance that they're not about to get off that train and catch me, I'm going to veto that card so that I don't have to do it and so that the veto period starts now. It is 1:28. So in the small chance that they're not about to catch me, veto period starts now.
0.3 miles.
Almost there. He's still at that park.
Yeah, what's he doing there?
You know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to go too far from the station because I think it's actually going to be advantageous for us when we're trying to catch up to them to be close to the station, and it doesn't really change much by being further. I don't want to actually delay the catch too much because I want it to be possible for us to get to that 3:40 ferry as chasers so that Adam cannot safely get from here to the UK. I want to force him back into France. I don't want him to be safe. What I like about this is it shows confidence. They're going to be frazzled with the fact that I'm just sitting here.
It is weird. That is some Moriarty Sherlock shit.
So it's been 4 minutes since their train should have gotten here, and the station is right there. I kind of feel like they should be here by now.
He should know that we are here, because even if we had taken that train to Calais, we would have gotten here right about now. Okay, we should put on microphones. We should hide in the park and put on microphones.
Okay, so Ben and Adam put their microphones on wrong and lost audio during the catch, but
Bro, okay. It's getting real hard to defend you, Ben. You keep fucking with the audio. It's getting real hard to defend you.
it's pretty straightforward.
How am I supposed to listen to your
Tagging
bits?
me, here's me asking if they went to Dunkirk. Here's me laughing because they totally went to Dunkirk. And back to the show.
If you're just tuning in, by the way, this is a game show where each of them are trying to get to a different city in Europe, and they're playing tag. So Adam's trying to get to the UK, Ben's trying to get to Germany, and Sam's trying to get to, like, Switzerland or some shit. I don't know. I have to look him up again. And when they catch them, they go, like they're going from the UK over to, like, where's Sam going? A city in those. Nowhere close? I was kind of close. How was I nowhere close? Does it say which cities they're going to at the start? Okay, yeah, it does. Hold up. We're at 1506. So this is it. This is it. Okay. So Adam's trying to go to, like, I don't know. Was that like fucking Normandy or some shit? Ben's trying to go top Germany, and then Sam's trying to go, like, Italy? Like Milan? Jersey. Okay. Jersey, the island nation, part of the United Kingdom, known for their narrow roads and driving on the left with yellow license plates.
Art history moment. This is
I gotta
a
go pee, I'll be right
famous thing.
You ready?
All right, so you've shuffled the deck.
I have shuffled here. One last shuffle. How about that?
Ready.
Get to it.
There he goes.
Jaywalking. You know, he's going to try to go to the UK most likely.
It would be good for him to go to the
It'd be good for him to go to the UK, and you cannot get a Eurostar from here. Even though the Eurostars physically go through here, you can in Lille. The problem is that he would not have enough budget to go from here directly onto the Eurostar. He would have to do a challenge.
I'm so glad that you thought this out.
I'm taking a super long train to Paris, basically. It's like almost 3 hours long, and it's gonna use up all my coins, but it's like basically my only option. So that is what I'm gonna do. My first choice would have been to get on the ferry to Dover, but that doesn't leave until 3:40, which means that they would be able to catch up to me, which sucks, because that would have been awesome. But before I get on the train, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my card. Top card. Okay, have a fast 3-course meal. Okay, that should be pretty doable in Paris. Shouldn't be too hard. It's a good reward. And I can plan that out on the train, so I feel fine about that.
Chad, I cracked and I ordered Chipotle. I was hungry.
So it's 2:31. The train would have left 2 minutes ago. It looks like maybe he's not doing that train to Lille. And is, I mean, what I expect if not, he's taking that train towards Paris and then maybe getting off somewhere in between. I don't know. I'm not sure that that's the right move.
Can he not get all the way to Paris?
He can. It would just take him a really long time, and I'm not sure what that would get him, because we could get to Paris pretty easily, I think. I haven't looked yet, but I think that's better for us than him going to Lille.
So this whole journey is going to cost a lot. All right, so that's 1,730 coins. So that means I only have 270 left, which
That felt like a big fucking mistake, Adam.
is a shame, but is going to be fine, I think.
So we think we have the,
I'm secretly rooting against Sam because it feels like Sam is the all-knowing one that is expected to win. You know what I mean? I root for the underdogs generally. Sam just seems like, I mean, dude's fucking cracked.
the perfect play here.
Such a good move, honestly. Okay, so Adam left on the train to Paris. That train
I love an
goes
underdog.
through Amiens. And a little bit after this, there's a train to Amiens that tracks the exact same route, stopping at the exact
This is
same
fucking
stations.
subtitle.
And then if he continues on to Paris, we'll get there at 5:11 in Amiens, and there's a 5:22 train to Paris. So we'll just directly get on another train, only lose a tiny bit, and we'll get into Paris, you know, I don't know exactly, but like
About
an
an
hour
hour
behind him.
Yeah.
Easy. This is such a good move. I am so excited. Let's do it.
Love a good move.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to Paris at 5:29. They are gonna get to Paris at 6:30.
Why is it yellow?
That's not amazing. Okay. That's not the best ever.
Okay. We have
what
what,
do you-
like a minute?
Less than a minute.
While we wait,
We're not breaking the rules.
we can.
Oh, it's 2:50. No,
okay,
forget that
never mind.
statue.
Okay,
Bye.
let's go to the train station. Nous arrivons à Gare de Calais-Ville. I've been practicing my French, Sam. How was that? Did you know that Sam speaks French?
Oh.
You've been doing it on camera?
Only a little bit. Only we're.
It changes colors when different people talk?
Necessary.
Okie dokie. Okay, we are transferring trains to the train to Paris because Adam is headed there because he is crazy.
Okay, if anyone tries to come in, start sneezing uncontrollably, okay?
So you got it.
Oh, because they're embarrassed to film in public. That's the hardest part of the challenge for these guys is 3 dudes who are used to making YouTube videos, probably in the confines of their house, recording in public. Because I'll tell you what, you know who wouldn't struggle with Logan Paul? He would not know what train to fucking take, but that guy would be able to record.
The fastest route to Paris that they could have taken, which they almost certainly have taken, gets here in an hour, which means I have enough time to go to the fast food restaurants near this train station, there are a bunch of them, and do the 3-course meal. Then I'll explain more of my plan later once I'm at one of the restaurants.
When
All right,
we
Adam,
get to
eat.
Paris, do we want to track him down or do we want to try and like...
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of train stations, and we cannot let him leave Paris. If we let him leave Paris after doing a challenge, we're screwed.
Back to Paris,
Welcome
boys.
to Paris. Okay.
It's like an 8-truck stream all
So-
over again.
Gotta go to 3 fast food restaurants. First one needs to be an appetizer. Appetizer can be anything. Oh yeah, there's a Burger King.
Wait, he needs to eat a 3-course meal across 3 restaurants?
I'm gonna go with that for appetizer. Thank you. Oh man, I like this challenge. It's very dumb, but that's what I like about it.
Who's in Paris? Ludwig ass gamers.
That was really fast. Let's keep moving.
I miss Paris, bro. I want to go back.
I'm gonna do Subway maybe. The Subway right around the corner. Subway is fast, and I can get a pretty small sandwich, I would imagine.
So here's kind of a weird thing. Adam is still in front of... Oh, that was so scary. That was so scary. Does that happen?
Train.
This is trains
Do trains pass?
go so fast near each other? Okay, I'm sorry. Reset.
So, we could like just go to directly where he is, or we could like go to Gare Montparnasse and try to defend him from leaving. I don't want him getting on a train outside of Paris at Gare Montparnasse.
Getting a thing with a bunch of bread was so stupid. I don't know when I'm gonna learn my lesson.
It's fair.
So, as promised, my plan is basically to take evasive action. So, I looked at all of my options.
This is the saddest part of this is dude went to Paris and went to Burger King in Subway. No one has done that ever. He is the first human to ever do that.
Tonight, trying to get like somewhere before the rest period starts at 8, but there's just nowhere good.
If he ended with McDonald's, I'm done.
Is like pretty accessible, so I'm just gonna try to evade them while doing challenges.
I'm gonna be an Adam
Paris.
anti.
I found a weird little train station called Massy Palaciers, I think, that can get me to Rennes, which is where I really want to go. They're gonna think that I'm gonna be taking Montparnasse, I think.
Gare Montparnasse.
But I'm not, and I'm hoping I can fake them out. They're gonna think I'm gonna take that train, but I'm actually gonna go down south, the subway, to this weird station, Massy Palaciers.
That is so.
All right, I'm gonna get ice cream at McDonald's. That should be easy.
You can't go to Paris and eat at Burger King, Subway, and McDonald's. You just can't. Just wear a shirt that says I'm American and on the back it says go fuck yourself.
To eat and fast and actually delicious.
I don't care if it had to be fast food. McDonald's is the only acceptable one. Throwing in microplastics.org and then also McDonald's or Burger King, the worst fast food place.
They don't have ice cream. Okay, whatever this is.
It's like a drinkable
Let's
yogurt.
eat whatever this is.
A drinkable strawberry yogurt, I think. I actually like Subway. I secretly like Subway. I'm just bitter at Subway because they were going to sponsor me and then backed out of sponsoring me and sponsored an esports team. So I'm bitter at Subway, but I actually enjoy going to Subway.
Great, that was super fast. All right, done.
Looks like he's on the move because he was down there. Now he's there. I don't know where he's going. The good news is it doesn't look like he's going back in the station, which is good because...
It was G2. And to be fair, they need it.
I don't want him to get on a train. I want him to be in Paris where we can catch him.
So I've got just over a half hour until they get here. I'm gonna pull another card. All right, here are the cards. I just take the top one. Is it good?
I get rotisserie chicken. Cursed! Until the next time you get tagged, you cannot use your phone to research information. Wow. 2,000 though. Wait, that's amazing. So all you need to do is just sit still, get tagged, and you get 2K gold. That's amazing.
Until the next time you get tagged, you cannot use your phone to research information. Okay, that's actually okay.
I agree.
Okay. I can do that. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to navigate the subways, but this is actually gonna be surprisingly doable. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna pull another card.
So, I mean,
Weak,
this is going to be our
despondent
first
chuckle.
catch of Adam. And the risk is Adam is a good runner, and Adam is also willing to run, willing to make a fool out of himself in public. He's proved
Tell you what, Ben is not gonna catch up.
That
I've
time and
seen
time
these
again.
two run.
And he's extremely paranoid.
and he's extremely paranoid. So I think we really have to be optimizing for sneaking up on him.
Yeah. He's
Right? I don't want to get into a foot race with him.
No.
Because while I'm sure we could eventually catch up, it's going to take a while. It's going to wear us all out.
Ben's
and
fast?
There's always a risk that he
Ben didn't know how to
quickly
put on his
runs the metro
backpack.
and then quickly runs on a train or something and just completely gets away from us. And that's too big a risk. So we got to do everything possible to sneak up on him,
Yeah.
even if that means taking some time to catch him.
Subway
main
supports
point is,
Andrew
like,
Tate?
We
What?
just cannot risk him leaving Paris.
Okay, next card.
What are you talking about?
Use a fancy restroom.
Because G2. Oh, okay. That so roundabout. Clearly, it is not Subway supporting Andrew Tate in any way, shape, or form. Just as a quick aside, I don't know if you're memeing, but clearly the G2 Subway deal must have been in the works for months, and the Carlos thing came out a month ago, and they also released the guy. So, like, the guy who part of Andrew Tate is not a part of G2. None of that made sense at all.
Use the restroom of a hotel that costs more
Unless
than
you're memeing,
$500
in which case,
that night.
fair.
You must actually use the restroom. Okay.
Wait, I missed it.
Fancy re-
Use a restroom of a hotel that costs more than $500 a night.
Use a fancy restroom. Use the restroom of a hotel that. Okay. It's gonna be really hard
To be
to
let in.
figure out
Oh,
how
you can't use your
expensive
phone.
a room is at a hotel. I'm gonna have to ask. That is
Damn.
not good.
I'm going to say there is not a worse city on earth to be in than France if your entire objective requires talking to employees and French people. There's literally not a worse city on earth. Every other city, they would try to help you. This is the one city, or Paris, excuse me, Paris specifically. I think all of France is not the same. But specifically, Paris, I think, is the worst city on earth to be in if you're trying to succeed on the good hospitality of others as a non-French speaker.
These are the subways. Where am I? Oh, God. They're going to be here in 25 minutes. Gare du Nord. Okay, I'm here. Okay. The Musée d'Orsay is south on the blue line. That, I know, is a fancy place.
It's a
So it's the
museum,
blue
no?
line. That's the B line. Okay, I'm going to take the B down. I'm going to take the B down. Okay. All right, let's look for hotels. Hello. How much would a room be for tonight?
We're fully booked, but between 180
Not fancy enough. He said between one and something and 250. Okay. The Albee Hotel. Let's try that. How much would a room be for tonight?
No shot, that's
We're
500.
fully booked.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what would a room cost?
Like it's 150.
Okay.
It's between this price.
Thank you.
150 to 100.
France is my city.
100, 150. Not even close. Okay, I need like a truly,
500 a night's a
like
fuck
a
ton,
like
bro.
a truly like Mac
You
Daddy
need a Mac Daddy.
nice hotel. Or I might have to veto this card. I would really prefer not to do that because if I veto it, then I can't take any transport for half an hour.
Challenge right now is he's trying to find a hotel that costs 500 plus a night and then piss in their bathroom, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
And that would suck because I think they'll come catch me. But I also don't want to waste a bunch of time on this.
We're getting to
He
Paris.
must have messed up. I think he must have made a mistake, or he, for some reason, thought this was a good strategy.
Sam's harsh, bro. God damn.
Again, that's what I'm really worried of, is us just like missing some crucial element of this and him just like running away with it. But we'll see.
I'm vetoing the card. I just don't think there's any way that I'm gonna be able to find a hotel that expensive, let alone go to the bathroom in it until 7. It's 6:30 exactly until 7.
I wonder if the faith of the card was a hotel that the average price is 500 plus, because certainly he could walk into any hotel and be like, hey, do you have a room that's over 500? And most hotels have some sort of suite.
I cannot use any forms of transportation.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be a
I
sitting
thought
duck.
the same thing, Brandon, but I think the
Which
faith
sucks.
of the question
But I am
is
allowed
a
to walk
fancy
around.
hotel.
I think that if I
That's
hide in the
naturally
subway
500.
station, that I might have a chance. And I actually brought something for this exact possibility. So let's get that going.
Yay, beautiful Paris.
Okay, that's perfect timing. 2 stops, okay?
The veto timer means he cannot use any public transportation because he vetoed his challenge, and you have to do a challenge to get more coins, and coins are how you spend money to get transportation. So he's basically stuck.
I brought disguises.
So the next episode of
What a fucking theater kid.
Jet Lag, episode 3, is one of the best, if not the best episode we've ever made. And I've never hyped up an episode like that before. We really can't wait to see it in just 1 week, next Wednesday. But of course, if you're a Nebula subscriber, you can see it right now. That's of course an appreciation of the fact that this show literally could not exist financially without our Nebula subscribers.
My face
so we
when
put every
I am a
episode up
Nebula
there 1
subscriber?
week early. There's also tons of other great stuff from tons of other creators that you almost certainly already watch on Nebula. Lots of exclusive stuff, early access. So it's really the best experience to watch the creators that you already know and love.
But it's not like you guys have exclusive shows on there.
What makes Nebula even better is the best way to sign up for it, because right now, if you sign up at our link, curiositystream.com/jetlag, you get both Nebula and CuriosityStream, a whole other streaming site with tons of other great, fantastic stuff for less than $15 for the entire year. And CuriosityStream has tons of other great stuff. We have a series going on called Extremities, which looks at how and why the world's most remote places exist. We also
Original
made this documentary
content?
called The Colorado Problem. The point is that both CuriosityStream and Nebula together are a fantastic deal, just $15 for the entire year. Not only do you get to watch the next episode of Jet Lag right now, not only, I didn't mention this yet, do you get to watch our exclusive Jet Lag after show once this season ends, you also get everything else on those platforms by us and everyone else, and you help support our show. So head over to curiositystream.com/jetlag or click the link on screen somewhere here right now, and thanks in advance for your support.
All right.